Yes, you see here, and we're back for comics time. All new Wolverine number 14, Enemy of the State. So now S.H.I.E.L.D. has come in, dropped in, taken her, she escapes, and then now she's going to go kick some butt for the people that did that gassing, and it seems like they're totally falling into her hands, which also makes me wonder, it's all those diabolical scheme that has to work everything to the T, so or else this story doesn't work type of thing, and it gets kind of tiring. But then again, I really don't know how I would write it to make her go, maybe hint at it. I don't know. Did they leave a hint? No, I feel like they didn't. It's just more like they figured out where they went because they sent people to this thing, and then she's like, I know where to go. But overall, I mean, it's what it is. I mean, it's what it is. I don't know if I want to stick around. I mean, I like her character and all, but it's just the stories are just not that intriguing, and it's $4 book. I might just stick around for a bit long. Shade to Change and Go number 2. I have read number 1. It was fun, great stuff. This follow-up of her going to school and people just reacting to her showing up is just great fun. Love the art, love the colors, and definitely really different from what I've been reading. I'm very tempted to check out other Young Animal stuff because they seem intriguing. But overall, I just love the drama. I love the whole, she has to get into this world, and the alien's just like, I don't really care about your drama, but people are like reacting to her, and she's like, oh, I gotta live. And then there's also the entire other storyline of them hunting this alien that took the cloth or jacket thing. So it's all fun, good stuff. Can't wait to see more. Lady Killer number 3, great issue. We find out about Irving's past, and then how the organization has a beef with Irving. So what is she gonna do? It's definitely going to be interesting, especially the ending. Love the art, love the characters. Just great fun. Can't wait to see more because it's decent. And definitely, it's just like, ooh, cool things can't stay forever. Or I mean, good things. Because bad things just have to happen to push the story forward. Yeah. Old Man Logan number 13. Crazy fight. Bald kid becomes this huge monster. Then a lot of reconciliation. And then things go fine, and then we got flashback to original Old Man Logan, and then just to see what he went through is like, ouch. So now this arc is over. Definitely a team sort of thing at the end. I don't know what's up with that, but there's this like tiger thing, and I don't know. It's just there's a lot of people on that cover, so he's gonna fight with a team. So that'd be cool. Definitely digging it. As always, good art. Interesting cleanup of this arc. So yeah, good stuff. Next up, Southern Cross number 9. Drama. A lot of like infighting and then progression of the story with the crystal and then trying to figure out what happened on the Southern Cross. And now it seems like they're finally finding something that can explain it. So definitely intriguing. Really like the art. And as always, I dig the movement in the art action and just the paneling, and overall is just great stuff. I mean, it's just fun. I really am growing to really like Southern Cross. So yeah, can't wait for the next issue. Next up, Reborn number 2. We figure out more of the world that she's gone to, and she's gonna save it, and then all this sort of like good people, good place, bad guy, bad place, and then all the things that taken for granted that's actually different. Really intriguing with her meet up with her friend and just her just not caring, and then the bad guys are moving. So a lot of action type sort of progression. So I dug that and can't wait for the next issue. I really love the world building here. It's just like unfortunate that it's going to be sort of like a 5-6 issue, 7 issue thing. As always, Millar. But hopefully there will be a book too. Definitely hoping that's going to be a crazy story. And yeah, can't wait for the next one. So that's it for this week's. Next up stuff is from that sale at RX. So going through that quickly. First up, Bounty number 3, read number 2, because I didn't have an issue number 2. But definitely a great progression, just the storyline and digging the art and just really bounty hunters doing bounty hunter things. Definitely really enjoying it. Much more than issue 2, so that was a draw, so cool stuff on that. She-Wolf number 2, more expansion of like the world. I mean, we meet a vampire and a bat, or slash bat, and it's just like, wow. Is this really happening, or is she on drugs, or what's going on? Really digging the whole style. I mean, it's totally different, and it's typically not what I read, but I mean, I dig it for the fact that it's different. And that's why I'm glad I picked it up, because it's just fun to see different styles versus always seeing mainstream, really proportional characters and just everything looking mainstream. So yeah. Next up is Karnak number 2. Also read number 1, but I didn't review it. But yeah, it's like, holy crap, Karnak. It's great. A lot of like crazy fun action and just loving the shots. The story is intriguing in a sense that he has to deal with like these Inhumans, but he's not really an Inhuman himself, but he's so strong, and it's just like, wow, how is he gonna fight like a superhero? That'll be fun to watch. But yeah, Karnak. That was actually Witchfinder 2 of 5. More progression of the story as we go into like Zombieland and just getting like kidnapped and figuring out what's really going on with this town, and then it's just people just doing their thing, and not really a good review per se, but it's just like, what is the Witchfinder getting himself into? I mean it is Mignola, so enjoy it for like the world. So I really dug that world building type of thing, and it's just characters and just summarizing the story isn't that like satisfying, but I enjoyed it for what it was, so I look forward to the next issue. I only bought 2 of these, Lake of Fire number 2, so I read 1 last time. 2 also was pretty good. I'm very tempted to pick up the trade, but it's like I'm not made out of money and I'm running out of space. But basically, like, with the progression of these monsters showing up, and it's just like, great. It's like, what are they gonna do? Really, really crazy, and then people are dying left and right, and it's just, how are they gonna get themselves out of this situation? So yeah, I don't know. I doubt I'll go find back issues of this, because it's just gonna be a pain to find them, and I'm not that invested to hunt them down. But I don't know, maybe I'll check out the trade, and I'll bring it back and tell you how I felt. Next up, another one where I only bought 2, because there were only 2 on the shelf. So we have Grant Morrison's Avatarex, Destroyer of Darkness. Interesting, where I really enjoy the art. It's sort of like semi-real but fluid but cartoony, comic-y. And then now we learned about that he's going to work with the other brother that's kind of useless, but they'll figure it out, and they're going to figure it out without me because I'm not invested enough to continue, but it was a cool purchase for a sale. Next up, we have Aftermath Big Clean number 2. Another amazing issue. I am really digging the Mullen brothers in terms of just the art and story, and just great fun. It's just so gory and so whack. The storyline about this guy with his helmet, and he's just super badass, but then actually he isn't, and then he gets owned, and yeah, like, how does it end? Continued next issue, so I have to wait till number 3, but I really loved it. Really digging it. Totally check them out if you haven't. It's just so strange that I dig it. It's so strange that I dig it. It's not strange that I dig it. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, can't wait for the next one. Next up, we have Jeff Steinberg, Champion of the Earth. 2nd issue. Also, just picked up 2 of these because there's only 2. It's alright, I guess. It's I don't know. I don't know what to say about this, really. It's cool concept, saving the world and getting a loser type of thing, and it's interesting to see how they're going to do it. Obama's in it, so that's kind of cool. But beyond that, it's just, that's it for me. I'm not hunting those issues down. Next up, 2 of 3 Lobster Johnson. I only bought 1 and 2. I couldn't find number 3, so that's a bummer. But overall, it's just more awesomeness of Lobster Johnson. I probably will try to hunt down the last issue. It's intriguing world building in terms of the dude building the machines and then figuring out like what are they gonna do, and now the machines are hunting down the wife, and it's just like, ooh, so much stuff to do. What are you gonna do, Lobster? And lastly, we have Demonic number 2, more progression of the story of him killing people for that demon woman, and I guess it's okay. I have a few more issues to go because I picked up the whole 5 issues when it was on sale. It's interesting to be like finally going face toe-to-toe with the other cop that's like super well known, and he has to figure out how he's going to collect all these souls while being hunted. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for this week's Comics Time. I hope you like what you got, because it's your money. And as always, leave your comments, blah blah blahs down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And that's it for this week's Comics Time. Out!